Hello and Bah Humbug. I have a lot to say in this video, so I'm going to try to keep it as fast as possible. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to everyone that is watching this video right now. Whether you're subscribed or not, thank you. Now, if you watch my videos, you know I never ask for you to like or subscribe or anything like that in any of my videos. But this video is literally about the channel, so please like, subscribe. It really helps the channel. So the first major news is I have gotten new equipment, which means the quality of the videos should be going up from here on out. Here's my old setup. First off, we've got my Bell lamp, which is, oh hey, I've got 3 bar stools here with a step ladder sat on top of it. Hey, there's the cat again. At the top of the step ladder, I've got a shop light, and then in front of the shop light, I have my gimbal, which is sat on a TV dinner tray, I guess you would call it, a dinner tray, and that is my setup. And then over here at the top, I move all of my lights to point right down where all the other lights are pointing. And that's where I record all of the countertop shots in all of my videos so far. Now, all of my other shots are shot from right next to the stove. So every time I want to shoot something next to the stove, I have to move all of the lighting over to the stove. So here's my stove setup. Basically, I do all of my shots from 2 viewpoints. The first one we just showed, and then this one. First thing I do is move my Bell light over. Then I set up my La Croix boxes. That's right. Then I unplug the shop light and plug it in on this side. I set it in between some jars of flour and rice and let them hold it up. Then I switch all of the lights pointing to the stove. And now I set everything up right there on the La Croix boxes. Set everything to focus and zoom in, and that should look very familiar to you if you've seen any of my videos. Now let's take a look at the new equipment. It was so bright that I had to approach it from my back patio with the back doors open so that you could capture everything. Look at that. My gimbal looks like Excalibur just standing out in the light. The quality of the video should be going up a lot from here. This should help a lot. So I am very excited about these updates to the channel, upgrades to the equipment, everything like that. But now I'd like to talk to you about the goals for the channel. First, let's talk about short-term goals, which would be obviously subscriptions. So right now, my first goal was to be at 25 subscribers within the first month. As you can see, we're currently at 49 subscribers, which is great. That's almost double what I was trying to get for the first month. And also, it's only 1 away from what I'm trying to get for the second month. But then, as you can see, it goes up to 100 subscribers a month, every month after that. So maybe we'll need these little buffers here. Hopefully it'll just keep it growing exponentially and we'll get to where we're trying to go. Now, as far as long-term goals for this channel, I really would like to make a series. Like, this has been a lifelong dream of mine, whether or not it was on YouTube or recorded by anybody or anything like that. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to go back to the homeland, or whatever you want to call it, and show them how the food has changed and how things have evolved, but also kind of stayed the same as well. You'll see in my next video coming up that there are some things where time stood still. There are actually Lebanese words that exist in Oklahoma that don't even exist in Lebanon anymore, which to me is just amazing. And I would just like to go back to where my family is from, which is actually a small village called Marjayoun, which I'm not going to talk too much about in this video because I'm going to talk a little bit about it in my next video. So I'll leave that for next video. But let's just say one of the ultimate goals of this channel is to go to Lebanon, to Marjayoun, in search of family and living relatives or ancestors or anything that I can find. Not just to talk to them about food, obviously, but that is a big part of it. To let them know that in the middle of the United States, in Oklahoma, they've got a huge family. There's more people in Oklahoma from Marjayoun than there are in Marjayoun, which is a big deal. Another long-term goal for the channel is another series that I would like to record while in Lebanon. and that is just a history series on all of the ancient ruins in Lebanon. Did you know there's more than 100 of them? Some from Roman times, some from thousands of years before Roman times. For a country so small, it has a lot of history. And I'm very proud of that history. And I'm very proud of that part of me. But I'd also like to see it firsthand. I'd like to explore it. And I'd like to do all of that with you. I know that might sound corny, but I would. Okay, now we're going to get into the plans on how all of this is going to happen. How are we going to achieve these short-term goals of 100 people per month? So here's the plan for the schedule. Every 4 days, I'm going to upload a new video. Alternatively, in between those 4 days, I will upload a shorts. This will give something new to watch every other day. Then on the every other day where there's no videos or shorts being posted, I will post either a poll or a quiz so that any given month ends up looking something like this. Basically, long story short, this makes it so that every single day there's something being posted, something to interact with, something to watch. And like I said earlier, I normally don't ask anybody to like or subscribe or anything like that in any of my other videos, but in this video, I'm specifically asking you to do that. It will help out immensely. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but basically every time you interact with the channel, the YouTube algorithm will suggest the channel to X amount of new people. So literally every like, comment, reply, any kind of interaction helps the channel get more exposure. It'll help so much, you have no idea. Again, I want to thank everybody so much for all of your support. We're already almost twice the goal that I had initially set. Hopefully we can keep moving in this direction and make some really cool videos out of this channel. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Goodbye, good night, and as always, bah humbug.